Have you noticed something strange about modern TVs? Sometimes you walk into a room and don't even realize there's a television there until it turns on. What used to be a giant box is now a thin, glowing panel that almost disappears into the wall. So what happened? How did TVs go from heavy furniture to screens thinner than a smartphone? The answer is a story of physics, innovation, and a race to make technology invisible. Let's go back to the beginning. Early televisions were massive, not because designers wanted them that way, but because they had no choice. CRT televisions, short for cathode ray tube, needed deep space inside. Electrons were fired across the screen to create images, and that required distance. More screen size meant more depth. So TVs became bigger, heavier, and impossible to hide. They weren't just electronics, they were part of the furniture. But then something changed. Engineers began asking a simple question. What if TVs didn't need all that empty space? That question led to flat panel displays. First came plasma screens, proving that televisions could be flatter than anyone imagined. Then LCD technology entered the scene. Soon after, LED backlighting made screens thinner, brighter, and more efficient, and suddenly the bulky TV era started to disappear. But the real magic was happening inside. Old TVs relied on physical distance. New TVs relied on layers. Thin layers stacked together, display panels, electronics, and lighting systems all compressed into a compact design. LED backlights replaced older, thicker systems. Manufacturing techniques improved. Materials became stronger and lighter. Millimeter by millimeter, TVs began shrinking. And then came OLED, a breakthrough that changed everything. Instead of needing a separate light source behind the screen, each pixel created its own light. That meant entire components could be removed. Less hardware, less depth, and screens so thin they almost feel unreal. But technology alone didn't drive this transformation. People wanted devices that blended into their homes. A thinner TV feels modern, minimal, elegant. Once one company pushed thinner designs, competitors rushed to keep up, and the race toward ultra-thin screens accelerated. There were practical benefits too. Slim TVs sit closer to the wall. They reduce clutter. They create a cleaner viewing experience. Minimal bezels make images feel larger and more immersive. Compare that to early 2000s televisions, thick, heavy, and impossible to ignore. Today's TVs are almost invisible until they light up. Of course, thinness comes with trade-offs. Speakers need space for deep sound, and ultra-thin designs don't leave much room inside. That's why many modern setups include sound bars or external audio systems. The screen gets thinner, the sound moves outside. So next time you see a TV that looks like a floating piece of glass, remember, you're looking at decades of innovation. From bulky CRT giants to featherlight panels, televisions didn't just evolve, they transformed. Not just to show content, but to disappear into our lives. If you enjoy discovering the hidden stories behind everyday technology, subscribe for more surprising histories hiding in simple things.